reactive defensively. What did you see from that group, and how did you see it improve in the second half compared to the first half?
Well, we were a step slow all night, really. We came out angry to start the second half and, made a little bit of a push, and then kind of got to the point where it was time to take those guys out. So this is going to be a bit of a yo-yo, a little up and down, and we have to remain consistent with how we coach them and how we approach them with corrections and things like that. But we're going to watch film tomorrow, and we've got 5 days now or 4 or whatever it is before we play against Beal and Porzingis. So we have a lot to get better with between now and then. So we took a step back tonight. We got to get the wheels back on the wagon for Wednesday.
Younger players are typically a little bit more inconsistent defensively. You just talked about consistency in approach and teaching. How important is it to have that consistent process of teaching, especially on the defensive end for a younger group trying to learn on that end of the floor?
Well, consistency is important. The bench is important too. If guys aren't getting it done, they got to sit. And that's the best motivator there is. Remember, John Wooden said that at a coaching clinic about 50 years ago. And, we need to be a do-your-job team. That team over there has got the athletes to line people up and go get shots. And, we're a team that's got good talent, but we don't have the talent to win on talent alone. So we've got to, we need each other.
Myles put the ball on the floor a little bit more tonight. It felt like another preseason games, for lack of a better word, more creativity for him on offense. As he kind of transitions to what he's called more of a center role full-time on offense, what do you feel like he needs to do a little differently than he has maybe last year or past season?
He's just playing a different position, full-time 5 requires that he be more of a roller to the rim and less of a pop-back guy. And just some of the elements are slightly different.
What have you learned about this group over the first 4 preseason games?
That they're very coachable, that they're great people. They want to learn. And they keep working, and they keep finding a way to get better and competing, and it'll be a fun year of teaching and developing, and if we stick together through the hard times, we'll win our share of games.
After a game might not be the perfect time for a question like this, but it might be the last chance. You guys have to cut your roster down to the right size by this weekend at some point. You know what will go into that decision? Is that more of a front office thing? How you guys decide who to keep heading into the year?
Stay tuned and you'll find out.
Well, anytime you get punched in the mouth, it's I feel like it's human nature to respond, but we can't let that happen. I think tonight was on the starters. I think we let them get into the game way too easy, way too comfortable. The second unit came in and cut it to single digits, and we got back in. They opened it back up. So, that can't happen going forward. I just think it's one of the things where we reacted instead of set the tone.
Felt like a lot of drives were getting all the way to you in the paint. What can you guys change to maybe deter that or make it something?
We've been working with different defenses. So I think tonight, one of the schemes we started with wasn't really the best fit for this team. But that's why you watch film, and that's why you figure out what's going to be the best. And with the different personnel than we've had in past years, you just got to figure it out. And that's what preseason's for.
Put the ball on the floor a little more on offense tonight. Was that part of the game plan? Did you see something in your matchup that made that a little easier for you?
That was just me. I think I need to do that more often, just be more aggressive when things start to break down. I have everything in my bag of tricks, and I just got to dig a little deeper sometimes. I think I get too ingrained in getting more guys involved as opposed to myself, and I know that, at times this season I'm going to have to be a little more selfish, and, that's on me to just go out there and do it. I have the ability.
Your first 4 games since January, now in the books, where do you feel that you are personally heading into the regular season?
I'm just in a good place mentally, man. It just feels good to play basketball again. I can give a damn about what the results were, these past 4 games. Obviously, it matters. It's preseason, getting yourself ready. But just playing basketball again is just something that's so freeing and liberating for me. So I'm just in a great place with it.
You mentioned earlier in camp that you felt energized being around these young guys. Is that still held true over these first 4 games?
Absolutely. You got guys that are, wanting to make a name for themselves in this league, guys that are fighting and scrapping every day to stay on the team, and guys that are have a positive impact. And, that correlates to, like, who I want to be as a basketball player as well. So it's a perfect match.
Myles, at halftime, there were some kids that were here from Rehabilitation Hospital of Indiana that were playing basketball up there, in wheelchairs. I talked to a couple of them after the game, and they said that, you were their favorite player, and coming here and being able to watch you do what you were doing was inspiring to them. I know that being an active part of the community is important to you. What does it mean to hear that there are kids that are looking up to you, that can't do what you're doing on the court, but still kind of draw inspiration?
Honestly, it's incredible. As a kid, growing up, I had idols that I got to look up to and get to see play on TV. But to actually see us live in action and to be someone that's inspiration, that's huge to me. That's what I'm here for. Obviously, basketball is a game; it's fun, but you have a whole wave of a generation of kids that are coming in after me. It's our responsibility just to set a good example for them and just to be that person in the community. And being here as long as I have, you get to think like, I'm someone that kids have watched probably since elementary school, and they're going up now, and that's just something that sticks with kids. And it's amazing. It's amazing that kids have that attitude towards me, and I'm gonna continue to be the leader that I am, the role model that I am for this community, and for this league, and for myself. So it was a pleasure just to shake up with them, especially after a gold medal performance. Man, that's something that's dope. It's something that will stick with them for a long time.
A lot of the chatter around you, it's not around basketball. You mentioned these games being mentally liberating. How nice has it been for you to just play games and tune all that out?
It's been incredible, man. Just not worried about anything. It's easy to sit here and say, oh, it's a contract year, oh, trade rumors, this is that. I mean, I don't. When I'm out there on the floor, nothing matters. And when I'm around a group of guys like I mentioned before, who actually just want to come out here and hoop, there's no egos, it's nothing. It's just come out here and get better, day in and day out. Coaching staff that we have, they push these guys and myself every single day. So it just makes it easy to come into work and do my job. And that's really what it is, man. I just had to have a refreshed, mindset coming to this season, and I'm very happy, just to be here.
Myles, you mentioned just being out there with the young guys has been fun for you. What specifically has impressed you with the rookies in particular?
Guys have confidence, man. I think it's easy to come out here and kind of, waver a bit and be shooken up, and none of these guys have done that. All these guys have stepped up and just came out here and played. I mean, you saw what Drew did last night. You've seen what Ben's been doing all preseason. You saw what KB did tonight. Like, that's stuff that I think is unusual for a rookie. In the best way possible. And the confidence that they showed early is something that's been very impressive to me, and something that they're going to need coming into the season, especially when the real thing starts.
No, just getting the flow of stuff. I know I was looking at the previous games. I was being aggressive, starting the games, and that me and myself made a mind of just coming to be aggressive, get after it, be able to score the ball, locked in, and I know I had to make a good jump from the last freezing game and show improvement into getting ready and to going to get in the season. So you don't want to go into the season feeling having a bad funk. So I mentally prepare myself, get myself locked in, and get after it tonight.
Myles just said he felt like the starting group was too reactive on defense in the first
Right.
half, and you guys fixed that.
Yeah.
You get a similar sense. What do you feel like went wrong for you guys?
Yeah, we fixed it in the second half, but obviously we can get it finished in the second half to show what we can do out there. But once we get after it and put our minds to it, we're great. We can be great defensively, and finish plays, box out, contest, rebound, all that stuff. Just got to stay hungry and be ready from the jump. Hit first mentality, and we had a great training camp. It was fun, and we still got some more days to finish up and clean up to do. But we can't come with it sluggish like that, and letting them dictate the game.
Anything else? Buddy, at halftime of this game, there were some kids from the Rehabilitation Hospital of Indiana that were out on the court
Right.
playing wheelchair basketball, and I talked to a couple of them after the game, and they said that, that you were their favorite Pacers player.
Nice.
What does it mean to you to know that you're having an impact on kids, and especially kids who have handicaps and have challenges that are able to come out and
That's nice, man. Y'all got to set it up where I can meet those kids. That'd be great. Just to, just spend like a day in the life with them and get after them and play basketball with them. That'd be cool. But special. I always tweet, thank God for life, health, and strength each and every day. Those kids don't have the strength to walk around, and I have the strength to walk around. So I really appreciate it for my strength. But for them, they're still going there and play wheelchair basketball. That shows their fight, that their will to still compete at any level, even though they're not at where they want to be with their whole full strength. But they still not. No, they don't have any complaints. They come out there and they compete. And like I say, man, it'd be great for me to go out there and just like meet those kids and get to play with them and see what their day is like and see what they go to. Because I have a lot to be thankful for. But they wake up every day and they put a smile on their face. So if I can go there and I put a smile on their face and meet those kids, that'd be great.
Buddy, I asked Myles kind of about what he's been most impressed about with the rookies. He talked about kind of how confident they've been. Would you agree on that? What's impressed you the most about the rookies so far through the preseason game?
I mean, they're confident rookies. I mean, they're not going to back down from nobody. They've been working. Those guys been working each and every day. They came back. Every time I come back at nighttime, I see all those guys there back at nighttime. They're putting in the work. So there's no problem with them working. Those guys going to work, and they're putting in the work in. So just coming down to just learning the game and just figuring it out as the days go past. Like watching film, learning from coaches, and then learning from the experience in the court. When they know get called, go out there and compete, have fun.
And collectively, what do you take away from these first 4 preseason games?
Pretty much getting used to the NBA, play, but also, getting to get, some of my teammates' strengths, weaknesses and improve, for the following days before going to the, first game of the season.
I know you come in with plenty of confidence, but did your confidence grow with the success you're able to have over these games?
I wouldn't say grow, I've always had the big confidence. But I was like I said, I was able to have my teammates, telling me, to go, and then them trusting me. They allowed, they brought me confidence.
Guys here in the past, like Doug McDermott, for example, have talked about how when they come off the bench, they're able to kind of see the game when it starts and see what's going on, and it helps them when they come in, attack better. Do you get something similar from coming off the bench?
For sure. First group going out there gives me the opportunity to see, the mistakes they're making on defense and, some stuff to adjust. So it pretty much gives me like a preview of what I could expect coming to the game.
I feel like, not really today. It was a tough one, but, the toughness it takes to win in this league, it's not easy, and, have to play 4 quarters and be together and have a presence on defense. I feel like for the first 3 games, we understood that. We struggled with that tonight, but this group's getting better in that aspect.
As a point guard, what have you been impressed with about Andrew Nembhard in his first 4 games of his career?
He's going to be playing in this league for a long time. His steadiness and his demeanor is really impressive. You never can tell when he's rattled, and that's rare for a rookie. Not to mention he's really skilled. So I've been super impressed with him. Happy he's on our team, and look forward to watching his career blossom.
What kind of questions does he typically ask you in a practice setting or games, things like that?
If he sees something, and if I see something for him, he's always trying to get better. I have a lot of respect for him. Great player, even better person and teammate. That makes it so much easier when someone, that talented and skilled, that young, is humble and wants to learn. It's been fun.
Obviously a young group overall. What's going to be key to ensuring this group grows over the course of the season?
Just having that will to get better each day, not looking too far in advance and honing in on the details. I think that's big for this group is details, and it starts in practice with film and when we're running through plays and even 5-on-5, it's the small stuff that can really hurt you in this league, and we just got to clean some stuff up, watch some film tomorrow, and get better.
What's impressed you the most with what you've seen from Bennedict this preseason?
Yeah, I mean, the guy's incredible. He's mature beyond his years, on and off the court, and just the way he's able to attack the rim and be a three-level scorer. It's rare for a guy his age, and I've been super impressed with him. He obviously went to my alma mater, so I'm a little biased, but he's just ridiculously skilled, and we're happy to have him here.